Hey, what's up, man? How's everybody doing? First and foremost, welcome back to my channel, man. Today we got a special one. Today being Day of Dead, Dia de los Muertos here in Mexico, man. We got a special. I got a real special guy video for you guys, man. Uh, See, what do we celebrate on El Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead? You know, we're not celebrating nothing. We're not partying. We're not celebrating nothing at all. You know, as a lot of people think that we are celebrating something. We honoring the people that passed to a better life. That's what it is. And we're not celebrating their dead. It wouldn't make no sense. We honoring, and it's not our celebration. It was our ancestors that they came up with that concept. To honor your people. There you go, man. El Día de los Muertos. And since most of my time, most of my life, I spent it on prison. I decided why not give you some, a few stories, man, about prison, about people that never came home, the people that passed to a better life, passed to a better life, to a better place, over there in prison, man. It's unfortunate that a lot of people didn't go home, man, and they're not going home either, soon or never, ever. And a lot of people, unfortunately, like I say, they're gonna end up, dead in prison, playing those politics. Why? Because they couldn't find, they don't wanna find, they don't let them find another way out, and like, me myself, I was blessed that I did find it, that I did found that way out, man. Through self-love, man. I was like, I'm not gonna spend the whole life over here, and dedicate my life to somebody, to something and somebody that I don't even know, I don't believe in. So I'm like, hell no, man. I'm dedicating my life to myself, to my hand, to my people, and that's what I'm doing, and hopefully, this video can help you, find your way out, man. If if you're still watching, if you are watching over there in prison, man, I'm just, if I did it, you can do it, man. Why? Because like I said, that was my first time I went to the board, man. I thought I never, I wasn't gonna get out. My crime was, real, it was an ugly crime. It was nothing nice, When I killed the guy, I screamed my nickname, which was El Diablo, and it was, pretty horrible crime, man. But anywho, man, let's go back to the story, man. Not my story, somebody else's story, man. That like I said, people that never went home. First, like first person that I seen, that passed away, it was two. As you guys already know, on one of my videos, a creek goes out like a man. Two people die right there, man. Two human beings die. Why? Because two hard-headed, man. Neither one wanted to back up or apologize to the next man. So they both ended up fucking dead, and they passed to a better life, unfortunately. And that was the first, the first two people that I seen dying in prison. The second one was in Folsom también. In Folsom, it was one of my paisanos, but he was a sureño. I knew this vato from my ride from Pelican Bay to Folsom. I met him on the bus. On the bus, we were talking, and I think his name was Víctor Flores or Víctor Lopez. Víctor Flores. He was a sureño out of one of those. I think it was Tepa 13, or one of those neighborhoods right there around South Central, man. and Inglewood, one of those places, man. Yeah, but I was talking to me and these two norteños because, as a matter of fact, they had a little rayeta in AR. I think it was. I think it happened in '96, around '96. The sureños and the blacks got up, and one of the norteños that was sitting right next to me, he was, he was talking how, how crazy he was, and I guess homeboy, fresh out of the shoe, he was, he was telling us, if I ever, I've been to Rayetas, but if I ever get into another one, this is how I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stick this vato, and then I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna stick the next man. He was a crazy little youngster, man. He was around my age, I think. He was like 21, 22 at that time, and he went to Villar, and me and Magoo and I think it's Sleepy, Magoo from Salas, and me and Magoo ended up being Celis, and Sleepy from Sacra, he went and he set up with the Norteño, and then later, because I came from up north, and they sell me up with Magoo, but then later they found me a Paisa Celi. So that was the second person that I know about, passing away, man, passing, to a better life. I heard, it was a little, not a little major riot, between I think it was 20 or 40 Sureños against like 200 blacks. Sureños took off on the blacks, and homeboy got shot. I think he got shot one in the ass or one of the legs, and he bled to death. And he was the second one that I know that died in prison, man. Unfortunately, like I said, and from High Desert, from Folsom, I went to High Desert. In High Desert, I was on Villar, and one of my paisanos, Agüitas, he was a lifer. Homeboy had life without. He hanged himself, man. He couldn't, I guess he couldn't take it no more. He couldn't take the time no more. That's what I heard. And he overdosed. He shot, he shot himself. He gave himself a hot shot, a strong fucking shot, to OD. And he didn't die. I guess he went to the hospital, some shit. He hanged himself later. He ended up killing himself. That was the third one. And another one in an AR, a norteño, man, that was going home, a youngster too. They got into with the Sureños, and the Sureños, like I say, they are, being the crazy motherfuckers that they are, man. One of them broke a TV. He broke the screen, and then he got a piece out of the fucking the glass, man. He made a piece out of the glass out of the TV screen. I think I never seen a piece from the TV screen, but I bet you it's pretty vicious, man. And a homeboy, he got he killed a youngster, that was he had like I think it was 1 or 2 days to the house. Stabbing right in the heart. And when one of the guys that got involved, when they were talking, it was midget from Harpies, and he didn't feel, the way he was talking. I didn't see him like like he was making, like he felt proud of what they did, or that he was making fun of the norteños. He was, the way he was talking to me, he was like more like it was a pretty thing that happened to that dude, man. And now they were just waiting to see what the norteños were gonna do. And what they did like about that, not about the stabbing, but about the rayeta, most of them battles that got involved, they got transferred down south. So they were happy that they got transferred, but somebody died. Like I say, man, somebody lost his life. And well, another one that I remember, it was Whitey, Big Whitey from I think he was a soccer maniac or from Orange County, one of those places, man. But he was one of the biggest woods that I ever seen in my life. He was on BR in Pelican Bay, long hair, kind of like a biker dude, man. Pretty cool dude, man. He kind of looked like the dude from Metallica, the singer. Uh, I met him in Pelican Bay and on BR, and I saw him like this is 93. I saw him in like 2000, 2004, 2005, 6 in CMC. And from what he told me, he wasn't happy. You know, he wasn't a happy camper, man. He didn't like CMC that much. Eh? He goes, hey, what do you think about this place, man? You know, I don't really like it. You know, I want to go back to the Bay, this and that. And I was like, man, you know, I was just being, I was just, uh, I was just trying to agree with what he said, you know. But in reality, you know, I was like, man, I'm cool over here. Even though it was a loose place, you know, I kind of felt, you know, I kind of felt the same way. But it was a cool place, man, because you got funny money. Meaning that you go to the store whenever you want, you buy ice cream and stuff like that. You know, it's too much freedom for us. That's why, you know, we didn't feel comfortable. And that's what it was. I ended up, like I say on one of my videos, you know, I ended up picking up a pegada. So I went to the shoe because of that, because it was too loose. You know, we couldn't, people that comes from those places can't handle those fucking places, man. They're too loose. They too easy. It's like being on the streets. That's why when you ready to parole a lifer, you know, you got to go to those places to see how you're gonna react to certain things in life. You got to react, you know, according to what the board expects from you, man. You know, like a human being, not like an animal. So, anyways, that was one of the guys that I know that, you know, he hanged himself, Whitey, Big Whitey, man, and that was, you know, sad to hear because he was a pretty, you know, healthy dude, big as fuck. Uh, the other one being the bulldog, you know, the ex bulldog that I was talking about on my one of my videos, man. Like I say, he only had like 2 days left to the house. You know, imagine what the family feels like, man. You know, imagine what they went through. You know, when they heard, you know, the homeboy, you know, die, man, over a stupid fucking argument. You know what I mean? He was ready to go home. They already had his parole closed and everything. They were waiting for him. And matter of fact, they went to pick him up, expecting, you know, to see him. They didn't know he got killed until they went and picked him up. And see, prison is not a fun place, man. And I didn't come out being the same person, man. You know, I'm like 20 some years behind everything. You know, and I'm gonna tell you something, guys, that, you know, I never, you know, I had, you know, hardly ever told anybody, man. Over here in Mexico, I'm not welcome into my community. You know, meaning that they don't well, they don't know that that I was down in prison, but they don't like me because of the fact, you know, that they think they say I'm a pocho, I'm a chicano, I'm this, you know, which you know, yo soy mexicano, güey, soy paisa, even though I did a lot of stuff for paisas on the mainland. You know, over here it doesn't count, man. They don't see me as their own people, man. They see me, like I said, as I don't even know what the fuck a pocho is, man. And as you know, as you can see, you know, by my English is not that good, eh? But to them, you know, I speak perfect English. That's what they say. Oh, you speak English pretty good, man. You're not even, no eres mexicano, eres pocho, güey, no, eres pocho. So that's what I know. That's what they, you know. To them, I'm a pocho. I'm not one of them. And not only that, you know, a lot of, you know, 'cause, you know, I didn't know how to use a motherfucker microwave. I didn't know how to use a motherfucking toaster. So imagine, you know, me going to get a new job, because I did, you know, I am working at the, you know, hotel industry, man, and And whenever somebody sent me to put some toaster in, put some bread in the toaster, I didn't know how to fucking turn that thing on, or put this in on the in hit this shit in the microwave. I didn't know how to use that fucking microwave, man. Y they were like, man, este güey está bien pendejo, güey. Este güey está. And as a matter of fact, man, I was about to take off from this. I was gonna, I was gonna do something crazy, man. I was gonna do a norteño move, man. I was gonna do a norteño move on his ass, man. I was like, man, that's enough, man. Imagine, man, I did like 3 or 4 pegadas en las cocinas, inside the kitchen. One of them being the last one that I did. And I got into with a gabacho. I got into with another gabacho in Susanville, in High Desert, in Folsom, in CMC, and over fucking stupid shit like that, man. And imagine being on the streets, man. People, motherfucker, left and right, they call you stupid, pocho, you vales verga, güey. No sabes hacer esto, no sabes. And I was like, man. So one day, man, serio, man. I went to my house, and I wasn't gonna cry, man. But I felt like, like motherfucker, man. And they were right, because I didn't know how to do a motherfucker thing, man. And but anyways, it's not my story. It's like I say, it's to pay respect to these guys that passed away, that passed to a better life. But the reason I say that about myself is because, like I say, I went to prison, and that put me, behind like 20 some years behind everybody else, man. I don't know, and prison is not a good thing. And I know everybody, we all gonna die one day, man. But dying inside a prison or over some stupid, man, that's a whole different thing. Die for your family, man. Die working, die for do something for your family, man. Embrace your family. Provide for your family. Do good things for your family. Not only for your family, for as well as for your community, man. I had another one. The last one was besides the bulldog. There was another man, but I forgot. I forgot. But yeah, man. Like I said, we do not celebrate that, man. We pay honor to our loved ones that have passed to a better life, and hopefully those that pass to a better life during their incarceration, they are in a better place, man. Best wishes for them, man, and for you youngsters, man, take care, man. Life is short, man. Do the best thing that you can do in life, man. Don't go to prison. That's not one of the best things. Prison is a fucked up place, man. I seen guys getting murdered. I seen guys getting raped. Lots of guys getting raped. I seen guys getting abused, sexually, physically, mentally abused. And you might think you're a crazy criminal, man, but once you go in there, you're like a little fish swimming in a tank full of sharks, man. Serio. That's how I felt when I went to Pelican Bay. That's like exactly how I felt. And let's value life, man. Death as well, because my ancestors, they believe in after death, but life, itself is beautiful. Let's honor our, fallen people. It doesn't matter if it's been like 2 3 years, 10 20 50 years. It's about honoring your loved ones and pay respect to them. And so with this video, I paid respect to those, that I do remember that, like I say, passed to a better life, man. And with that amount, and like I say, man, don't go to prison. Love your family. Do the best you can for yourself, as because nobody else is gonna do it for you. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and please, if you are I forgot, man. With that I'm out, man. But subscribe, man. Subscribe and hit the notification channel, man. I love you guys, man. Take care. Love your family. Feliz Día de los Muertos. Peace. I'm out.